Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction. Today, guys, we have Metallica, The Shorter Straw Live, 2017, Birmingham, England. Now, I remember a couple of days ago on Twitter, back when the show was actually happening, one of the tweets that Metallica sent out during the show was that after 4 years, The Shorter Straw has finally been played live. I'm like, 4 years? What? So I looked on Metallica.com under, of course, The Shorter Straw and saw the last performance before this one we're about to react to in a few seconds was back in 2013. I'm like, oh, I thought the song was being played semi-regularly. I didn't realize it was put on hiatus for like 4 freaking years. So that's why I'm reacting to it today, because if this song was performed like last year or something like that, then I'd be like, nah, I'll skip this one. But since it's been put on hiatus for over 4 years, I'm like, okay, I'll check it out. And I dig this song. It's one of my personal favorite songs from Injustice for All, so why not? So without further ado, guys, let's get into now Metallica Shorter Straw Live 2017. Let's get into it, see what it sounds like, guys. Okay, I'm rambling at this point. Full screen. Let's go. Let's get into it. I'm just rambling at this point. Shut up, Chainsaw. I'll get to the fucking reaction, right? Joining room? Okay, I'm confused.
Okay?
What?
Do what you want.
Did he hit the symbol there?
3 or 4.
What the fuck?
Damn, was that the concept? Bam.
Are they discussing an intro here? Or something?
Let him have some fun, and then we'll make some eye contact and I'll count it in. Okay?
Is this tuning room only? Because the thumbnail had them performing it, but this is tuning room. Oh. Okay. Turn it up. Sounds really good. I remember learning this riff on guitar. I remember I was at the time I was like, oh, it's so hard. And it's like, no, it's not. I wish they would have played this at my show. I just wish. Ah! I would have freaked out. Like I did on Creeping Death. Gold bass. I hear it. I like the random cubes they have above them. It's different. And they like change colors and imagery and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of cool. Shorter straw. Shorter straw. The shorter straw has been pulled for you. It's just over time. It just sounds like Metallica live have gotten better. Like, I don't know. I remember that their live Metallica, like the downloads for like their shows, just they didn't sound that good. You know what I mean? Like they sounded great live, but when you get like the download of like the performance, just didn't sound good. But this sounds a lot better. Don't know if they hired different people to like edit or all that kind of stuff and kind of mix it all together to make it sound good for people to download the performance, but it's good. Love that guitar. I want that guitar so bad. I would just stare at it. I would probably play it. Shorter straw. Almost missed it, Kirk. My law. I think I get the desk there, like. Shorter straw. I'm at the desk there, whatever. He stared at the camera. This part coming up here in a few seconds, I remember hearing it for the first time going, holy shit! Like, I was like freaking out, like, this sounds so awesome! This. Double bass. Bum, bum, bum. I don't know if it still is, but I gotta pause. Damn. I don't know if it still is now. I'd have to really think about it, but I remember at one point this was one of my favorite guitar solos from Kirk. Bum, bum, bum. You know, I kind of wish they didn't cut that little part after the solo. You know, they just cut and get right to that. I don't know if have they ever performed the song with that little part not cut? I can't remember. I heard that growl, by the way. It's cool to hear the song with bass. Just saying. Man, I really hope they put out Injustice for All, kind of how they're gonna Kill 'Em All Ride and Master soon. Because, come on, we want an official release with bass. Come on. It's alright through shorter straw. Shorter straw has been pulled for you. That was nice. You know, I don't like the fact that they're not doing as many dates. I have to say, James sounds a lot better than he has on previous tours when they've toured a lot more. These breaks are really helping out a lot on his voice. Boom. That bass. Gotta enjoy this. Alright, so pretty damn good performance. I said it at the end, but it's nice to hear bass. Look, there's been official releases, not official releases, there's been fan releases with bass added into the mix. But yeah, I still stick with that. If Metallica does not put out a re-release of Injustice for All like they've done in the with Kill 'Em All Ride and Master, and they don't, and if they don't do it, that's pretty bad. If they do it and they don't turn up the bass and don't include Jason officially, it's a slap in the face, in my personal opinion. It's a slap. Yeah, at the time, yes, I get it. At the time and the sound, it's iconic. People love the sound of Injustice. But Jason Newsted is just not fucking heard on the record, and he was on the record. I mean, come on. He was on one of the biggest Metallica records of all time, and he's only there by credit. Realistically, if you listen, you can hear a little bit of the clicking, but at the end of the day, it's, you know. But that's not the point of this video. That's a different discussion for a different day. But I really enjoyed the performance. It was cool to see the transition from tuning room to performance because they didn't do the intro like it on the record. They did a whole different thing there, and the tuning room sounds pretty good. And then when it when it morphed into the actual live performance, sounded a lot better. Lars did pretty good. Did double bass part. He did the double bass parts when he needed to, which was good. James sounded fantastic. That's the one thing I took away from this. Well, besides Kirk basically destroying that guitar solo in a good way, he did a really good job in that guitar solo, in my personal opinion. The takeaway from this is that James sounds amazing, and I think it's due to the fact that they take a lot of breaks from their shows. Because it used to be in the past when they would tour nonstop. They would take a day or two, but they were just touring nonstop. And then after like 2 months or so, they would take like a week and a half or something like that. But they were just continuously going. Now with this, it's like they tour for like 10, 12 shows, maybe not even that, and they take like a massive break. Then they come back. It's really helping their performance in terms of James because, he inspired me to play guitar. and he inspired me to get into music and actually enjoy music. Like, not just enjoy it as a thing, but actually really love music. And I have to say that past performances he's done in the past tours, where they continuously tour, it really hurt James' voice, and sometimes he didn't sound that good. But we're all humans, so it is what it is. But he sounds amazing here, and he's been sounding amazing these last couple of videos that I've reacted to when they've been performing live. So maybe the breaks are needed. Maybe the breaks are what they need to sound better when they perform live. Maybe that's the case. But I really enjoy this song. I still do. I haven't actually heard the song in a while, so it was kind of cool to get back into the song and hearing it live after a 4-year hiatus. I remember there's a video. I don't know what year it was. It was 2003, 4, 5. It wasn't 5, because they only did like 2 shows in 2005, I believe. But it was early, and like early 2000s. And I remember they wanted to play Shorter Straw. I believe it was Shorter Straw. And they couldn't get it down in the tuning room. And it got really frustrating. And then I think in 2009, they finally were able to perform the song live, and everyone lost their shit when they did it. And so I was like, okay, they finally got it. They finally got it down. They're actually doing it. It was pretty damn cool. But I'm glad they performed it live again. It sucks that it was on a 4-year break. I didn't realize it. I wasn't really paying attention. I guess because I was so focused on new song performances and them kind of rotating Hardwired to Self-Destruct songs within the set list, that I wasn't really noticing, oh, by the way, the Short Straw has not been put in the set list at all this time around in the tour. So I'm like, oh, I just didn't really notice it. So, but anyways, guys, there you have it. Metallica, The Shorter Straw Live 2017. Let me know in the comment section below, guys, what you thought about this performance. What do you think about the song overall? Whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comment section below, guys. Thank you so much for watching my reaction. Talk to you guys later.